in the Sushant Singh Rajput investigation. Now, PIL has been filed in the Bombay High Court in the Sushant case, raises Karan Johar's Dharma Productions role as well. There's the latest update coming in, certainly a big development that now a PIL has been filed in the Bombay High Court, seeking and raising the questions regarding Karan Johar's Dharma Productions role in this entire case as well. In fact, we'll go across to my colleague Shravan, also joining us on the phone line with more on this. So Shravan, a big update coming in after we saw how we are expecting that the Mumbai police might call in Karan Johar for investigation and interrogation anytime this week. Now a PIL has been filed in the Bombay High Court in the case as well.
Well, in fact, this PIL has been filed by a social activist, Samit Thakkar, and raises some very pertinent points, something that Republic Media Network has also been speaking about with regards to the role that has been played by Dharma Productions and especially the movie Pani itself. Shekhar Kapoor has also mentioned about the fact that somewhere down the line, the actor was extremely distressed about the film called Pani. And more importantly, the kind of conversations actually that took place between Dharma Productions and, with that matter, actor Sushant Singh Rajput. Not just that, also take a look at what happened with regards to the release of this movie called Drive. It was supposed to have a theatre release, but it later turned out that there was a digital platform, OTT platform release that actually took place. But there was an inordinate delay even as far as this entire release of the movie is concerned, which was produced by Dharma Productions. That in itself has also raised some very pertinent points. The petitioner here plays a very crucial role in raising these very pertinent points with regards to somewhere down the line the way the actor was humiliated by the fraternity itself. And this is something that perhaps the petitioner is calling for a thorough probe, and not just that, also a probe that should be done by the Central Bureau of Investigation, because the petitioner here essentially believes that there would be a deliberate attempt that would be made by the Mumbai police to somewhere down the line cover up the tracks of few people in the industry itself. That's what the petitioner essentially believes right now. This case is likely to come up before the Bombay High Court sometime tomorrow, but an official word is yet to come in as far as when exactly would the PIL be taken up. But this PIL was filed in the Bombay High Court today.
In fact, Shravan, another question for you. If we remember, Kangana Ranaut, who had given a very exclusive interview to Republic, had also mentioned this fact as to how she had made several allegations stating allegedly how Karan Johar had dumped Drive and declared Sushant Singh a flop star, and it was put on digital platform as well. Can we expect a mention of that as well in this PIL now that they are seeking more questions and the role of Dharma Productions as well?
Well, in fact, I would like to quote from the petition copy that has been accessed by Republic TV. And this is what the petitioner mentions. The actor has committed suicide, which needs to be investigated. The reason for the same are the bigwigs of Bollywood who systematically sidelined him and decided to ruin him and ultimately left him with no option but to take the extreme step. What happened with the actor at the time when he was preparing for a big venture, Pani, is all out in public. In order to make the venture Pani a reality, the actor was denied 7 big movies in Bollywood. And at the last moment, the venture Pani was called off. A tweet tweeted by the director of the venture Pani on 15th August in 2020 is loud and clear on this episode. The copy of the news report has been also is part of the annex. So this entire petition basically goes on to not only talk about his film Pani, but also Drive, which was released on OTT platforms. And clearly this raises some questions of nepotism and biasness that is present within Bollywood, and that is something that needs to be targeted through a thorough investigation.
Absolutely. In fact, Shravan, another question for you. We have seen how Kangana Ranaut has come out and openly supported a campaign for this investigation into Sushant Singh Rajput's case as well. And also she has also openly spoken against the lobby that operates in Bollywood. What more are we expecting this week from the investigation if we talk about now that a PIL has been filed? We're also expecting that the Mumbai police might call in Karan Johar himself for the interrogation as well.
Well, the entire course of the investigation has changed with relentless reporting by Republic Media Network, especially after the explosive interview that was given by Kangana Ranawat to our editor-in-chief, Arnab Goswami, where Kangana essentially raised the role played by Karan Johar and also several other prominent Bollywood personalities. And in fact, she called this an entire suicide gang that was present in Bollywood, and this needs a thorough investigation. She also raised about this fact that, Sushant Singh Rajput had some multiple hits, rather. Despite that, his death was under mysterious circumstances. On what basis did the Mumbai police really come to a conclusion right on the first day that the actor must have committed suicide without any proper investigation that was carried out? And secondly, with regards to certain people, especially like Karan Johar, he's had a contract with Sushant Singh Rajput, and that's the reason why many were raising this question as to why was he not called in for questioning by Mumbai police right at the beginning. Even till now, we have been told that perhaps he's going to be questioned only in the days to come. So that is something that has also been raised by Kangana Ranawat and various other people who have been closely following this entire case and who's monitored Sushant Singh's career to a great extent. And they believe that somewhere down the line, nepotism had a big role to play as far as Sushant Singh's death is concerned, and it requires a thorough investigation, and that is exactly what has also been highlighted in the PIL, which has now been accessed by Republic TV.
All right, thank you so much, Shravan, for getting us that update. So the latest breaking update that we are picking up at this point, viewers, is that a PIL has now been filed in the Bombay High Court in the Sushant Singh Rajput's case, raising certain serious allegations and questions against Karan Johar and the Dharma Productions role as well.